Okay guys, I'm gonna be doing the question and answer part 3. Let's roll with it. Number 1, how do I tell my girlfriend that I'm in love with her? Okay, the way that I told someone that I was in love with them is I just blurted it out. I mean, I don't recommend it, but that's how I got it out, because I didn't know how to say it. Number 2, how do I get over my ex? I fell for him so hard, and we dated 8 months, and he broke up with me, and I still think about him sometimes, even though it's been almost 2 months. Find a hobby. That's mainly how I got over someone. I found a hobby. I mean, music has always been my hobby, but it's an escape. And I started painting and decorating my room. So all this in my room was to get over someone, because I didn't know how else to release it. I mean, okay, 3. What do you love most about your girlfriend? Or are you in love? Okay guys, I don't want to get too personal with my love life, because surprisingly I do get hate for that. And what do I love most about her? She's a very open-minded person. She can talk about the world's existence and more, and just love everything about it. And that's probably it. And her smile, oh my goodness. Am I in love? 4. Is it possible to actually have a real future with someone you've never met before, like someone off Tumblr? Correct. Okay. That's sort of like long distance, and I'm going to say that yes, it can work, and yes, you can have a future, because some way, somehow, you can eventually meet someone. If it's true love, then y'all are gonna be together, and I hope the best for y'all. Okay, number 5. How do you know if you're in love? Okay. If you're in love, you become completely speechless. Every little thing about them is completely beautiful. And you just don't know what to say. Like, when you see them, you know what you feel, but you can never explain it, because they're just literally the best thing to ever walk into your life, and you just love them. And like, I can't explain being in love. It's hard. Like, it's like I want to tell you that I love you, but these I love you words will never be enough to compare it to the way that I feel about you. Guys, y'all are giving me some challenges right now. 6. What's your favorite thing, like, ever? My favorite thing would probably be my rats, which my rat just recently passed away, and I cried like a little baby. I had her almost 2 years, and oh my goodness. But yeah, my rats are my favorite thing in the whole wide world. 7. What are your top 10 most favorite songs? Okay, I can't think of them right offhand, but Thinking Out Loud is one of my favorites. Never Stop, Smother Me, Open Arms by Journey, Faithfully. I can't think off the top of my head, but those are mostly my top. Okay. 8. What's your favorite eye color? My music stopped. My favorite eye color is brown. Okay. I love the deepness of brown eyes. I just love it. Oh, Sam Smith. Sam Smith is like in my favorites too. Oh my goodness. I love his voice. Okay. 9. Do you feel refreshed kinda after you cry, like less painful? Yes, I can have like a mental breakdown and everything. Big dramatic and all this, but then after it's over with and I'm just like, I can't cry no more, I feel completely better. I'm just like, I needed to cry. I felt like I needed to release more, but I just mainly needed to cry. So yeah, I do feel refreshed. Okay. Oh, and after this question I was supposed to say, hey Bailey. 10. If you could choose whether or not you could be gay or straight, what would you choose? Would you still be gay, or would you choose to be straight? I would still choose to be gay because there's always a purpose on why you are who you are, and I don't know. But yeah, I would still be gay because I don't know if it's because I'm gay, but guys aren't my thing. I know. They're great. Some guys are completely wonderful and will give you just as much as a girl can give you, but it's like the same thing a straight person would say. Girls are fantastic, all this, all that. They make great friends, just like a guy will make a great friend for me. But yeah, I would still be gay. 11. How old are you? I am 16. Last time I did a question and answer, I believe I was still 15. 12. This is sexual-oriented question. Sometimes I see two dudes kiss and cuddle, and it's kind of weird, yet I respect it. Do you ever see a straight couple and think it's weird? No, I do not. Okay, I'm glad that you respect it, okay? Because some people are like, oh my god, that's so disgusting, but it's not, because it's literally the same thing. Because you're loving a human being for actually being, and yeah, just because their sexuality is something of the same, like liking the same, does not mean that it's any different. I hope that helped. 13. If you could go back in time and change anything, what would you change? There's a lot of things that I would change. But probably in 5th grade, whenever my house burned down, I would change that because that's a sight and a moment that I probably will never forget, because you literally, I don't know how to explain it, I literally watched everyone fall apart and I didn't know what to do. I don't know, it's so hard to explain, but I would change that, but at the same time I wouldn't, because everything just happens for a reason, and that was God's way of saying, I'm gonna challenge you to do better now. I'm gonna change your whole life and turn everything around, just shape who you are. So, I mean, I know that I technically cannot change it, but it's part of what defined who I am today, and that I mean, I just don't know. I changed the part about my family falling apart and everything just completely crashing. That's what I would change. I wouldn't change that it happened. Yeah. Okay. 14. What's your favorite style? My favorite style is probably like a messy look. I like messy looks, and I love classy yet like old-timey styles. I don't know. Okay. 15. Do you see yourself with your girlfriend for a long time? Guys, y'all like ask me about her. Okay. I mean, I can't predict the future, but hopefully yes, because she's just, yes. Okay, 16. What's your favorite thing about me? I've always wondered this, but always have been scared to ask. You should know who this is. Okay, I don't know who it is personally, but if it is who I am thinking, my favorite thing is that you always try to talk to me and know what's wrong, and you always call to check up on me, knowing that I don't want to talk sometimes, because I'm a very sheltered person of myself, I guess. But that's probably my favorite thing, that you actually care. And it's not often that I have someone like that. But yeah, that's my favorite thing. Okay. 17. Do you see you and your girlfriend getting married in the future? Okay, here we go again. I don't know what the future holds, and I don't know who I'll end up with married, etc., etc. So I'm not gonna answer this question, and that's way far ahead of my league right now. I'm 16. I am a young little thing. I don't see marriage anytime soon. Okay, 18. Describe you and Brooke's story / friendship. Okay, me and Brooke, I get a lot of questions about this too because, yeah, okay, me and Brooke we're something crazy. Our friendship is something that's irreplaceable, and I wouldn't trade for the world because I know Brooke on a whole nother level than anybody else probably does, and she knows me on the same level. And in relation to us, we are like on a lot of levels with our life stories and the way we handle things. So I am thankful to have her in my life. She's one of the best things to happen to me, and I couldn't picture a life without her. So yeah. 19. Are you single? Last time I did a video I was, but now I'm not, guys. Oh my god. Okay. 20. Is it possible to be a gay homophobe? Like sometimes I'm disgusted at myself for being gay or seeing other people. I just feel sick and I hate myself for being gay. Okay, I'm gonna say no. It's not that you're a gay homophobe. It's that you're insecure about being gay and who you are. You shouldn't dish yourself so much. I mean, don't hate yourself for who you are. That's just gonna, no. Because I remember questioning this too on myself, and I'm just like, I literally hate the near threads of myself because I'm not right and I'm not supposed to be gay. Gay is not supposed to be a thing. Like, I don't feel right because I'm tired of being judged. But now, I don't even question. I'm just like, I know that I'm gay and I know where I stand. And I know that I don't know if I'll be gay in the future. Because, you know, you can't help who you fall in love with. And maybe one day I'll end up falling in love with a guy. Or I'll be with a girl and it's raining outside and it's scaring me. Oh my god. But yeah, do not hate yourself for being gay. You can't... I mean, you could change who you are, but if that's who you truly are and you're destined to be that person, just go with it. That's what I do. I go with it. And I'm a lot happier than I was back then with my sexuality because I went through this stage of like, I didn't know who I was gonna be or who I wanted to be. I'm just like, do I want to be with a guy? Do I want to be with a girl? Do I want to be alone? I don't know what I want to be. I just want to be something that I'm comfortable with, and I finally have closure on that, and I'm just like, I am who I am, and I'm just gonna stay positive about it. Nobody can change that. 21. How do you handle a long-distance relationship? Okay, a long-distance relationship, I don't do them. Okay, I've done them before, and all of them have resulted in bad endings because it's something that I personally cannot handle, and I like physically being there for someone. I mean, if you are in one, I am proud of you because you're really strong and you got this, okay? You mainly just have to comfort people and be there for them and stay positive and say that you're always going to be here for them no matter what. Distance can only separate so much. It can separate like miles in between, but not the way you feel about someone. So, yeah. 22. My dream girl. Here we go again. I've answered this many times. My dream girl. Okay, I'm gonna change my perspective on this. Dream girl is gonna be someone who's themselves, of course, but someone who isn't afraid to kiss me in public. That is a pet peeve, dear God. I've had that before where I had a girlfriend where I did everything first, and I want someone to love me the same amount as I love them and take the time to do things for me. That's just because I'm thinking of you. Like, yeah, just someone who that actually wants to be with me. Like, I want a great relationship, someone I can always talk to and have no problem. They'll just listen to me go on and on about my day because my day is crazy all the time. And they won't judge me for it. So, 23. Where do you live? Well, I'm gonna say that I live in the big state of Louisiana, which is great because I've been to some other states, and oh my goodness, they do not know how to use seasoning in their recipes, and I'm not too fond of it. Not gonna say any names of where I've been, but they know who they are because their state sucks with cooking. Okay, 24. I'm on the verge of ending my life. I've been fighting and nothing's right. I can feel my walls coming in and the water seeping through. I don't know what the hell to do. That sounded very poetic, because pain is very poetic. But I'm gonna say that you don't want to die. Everybody at some point thinks that they want to die. But truthfully, you only want to feel alive, and you just want to breathe outside of the pain. But what I'm gonna say is that you're on a constant run. You're going and going. You're running from this pain when eventually you're gonna have to stop. You're gonna stop and you're gonna feel it. You're gonna have to endure everything that this pain has to offer. And at the end, you're gonna start running again. And every time you run from yourself and you run from this pain, you're gonna feel it 10 times harder. So the best thing to do is just live with it. You have to live with this pain and get through it in order to feel happiness in the end. And pain will define who you are for a little while, because it's gonna break you down. It's gonna make you feel like you're completely worthless, whenever in all reality, you have a reason to be here, and you haven't found it yet. Like, that's how I see it. You're gonna have this stabbing pain and you don't know what to do. You're breaking down, you're crying, you're slamming things, you don't know what's wrong, you're losing people, you're letting go of people, and just nothing's right. But life is one big reason. We don't know why these things happen, we don't know what's gonna come, but we do know that happiness is something of existence. And so is sadness, but they're both pretty powerful and demand to be felt. So, one way or the other, you'll live through both of them. Okay. 25. The rain is coming down. 25. I'm having a huge problem. I love this girl, but I'm in love with another. I still love my ex-girlfriend too. What do I do? Okay. Hear that? There's 3 loves in there. You have to eliminate to one, because you can love someone, simply just love them for being a person, but there's no in love with 3 different people, 2 different people. I'm in love with one person. That's once you figure out that you're in love with someone, you completely just, you're gone. You're lost in them. Like, I love people, but I am in love with someone. Like, there's a difference. I can love to the strongest amount, but then there's that one person I'm just like, I'm so in love with you. Like, that just, you need to take some time, just yourself, to figure this out. 26. I can't make the voices stop. Please help. The voices in your head are the voices that are talking from you. You are your own voice, and it's telling you that you're not worthy, you're all this and you're all that, but you are worthy, okay? These voices in your head can tear you down as much as they want to, but you gotta be the one who's gonna stand back up and fight through these voices. It's your self-conscious self. Like, I hear voices, but it's myself. I'm talking to myself. Everybody talks to themselves, and that's why everybody thinks that we're crazy. Human beings are crazy. We talk to ourselves, okay? But everybody views everything different. I mean, I know I'm not crazy. I talk to myself all the time. Like, even if it's not a sad voice in my head, I will be walking around the house thinking, oh my god, why am I talking to myself? But it doesn't mean that I'm crazy. It doesn't mean that I'm depressed. It doesn't mean anything. You're just simply talking to yourself. Sometimes these voices in your head guide you to do the right things, and sometimes they'll guide you to do the wrong things, but it's all yourself. Okay, my mom called me. I forgot which one I was on. I was on the voices. Okay. But yeah, you're talking to yourself. 27. I How did you get your stomach so pretty? How did you tone it up? Needing help. You know what defined me as a person? People, okay? My stomach is a long work in progress. It took me a year to get how I am, maybe over a year. But yeah, I had bullies and everything. So I figured, I'm like, let me change myself, which, I mean, could suck, because it did suck. I went through not eating and everything to being healthy and fit, which I love. But I mainly do like basic exercises, and I've started to do like marine challenges, which, oh my god, it hurts so bad. But there you go. 28. Do you have someone in your life you can't see yourself living without them? Brooke. I can't see myself living without Brooke. 29. How did you and Brooke meet? How did you become like best friends as it seems? Y'all are good with rhyming. Me and Brooke met on Tumblr because she stalked me. It was the hair. She was in love with the hair. I'm kidding. She's gonna kill me. Oh my god. No. We met on Tumblr. That's when I was like, I guess barely known on Tumblr. I had only 4,000 followers. Now I'm almost at 20,000, which is, oh my goodness. That's happened over just in a year. And she kicked me. And I've got a bazillion kicks that I'm sorry I don't respond to, but oh y'all. I try to respond as much as I can. I'm one person, but I love y'all all. But yeah, I saw it, I opened it, it said hey. And I usually, like, I'll go back to it, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm scrolling through, and I'm just like, okay, she's really pretty, I gotta respond. And then I'm like, hey. And then it was aggravating because I had constant kicks coming back and forth. And I'm just like, okay, text me. So she's like, oh, okay. So we texted each other, and we just eventually became really close. And we were on another level, something more, because I texted her, and we're just talking, and I was like, I don't know, I think I could be in love with you. And that's how that happened. And I do love Brooke deeply, and it probably won't ever stop. And she knows where we stand and everything, and I'll never love her any less. But that's how we met, and best friends we are, okay? But, I mean, I can see Brooke on another level, but I didn't just say that, so shh. Don't give me hate about that, because I can't help how I feel. Okay, let's see. Hold up, I lost my place. Okay, 30. Are you dominant or submission? If this is an inappropriate question, I'm not being inappropriate with it. I am dominant, but I alternate. Okay? I don't want anything sexual about this question. 31. Why do I feel like I need to cut myself? Because you want to release. But my advice to this is hobby, or put rubber bands against your wrists and pop them. It's a working process. Or ice. It'll stop you. It'll be the same amount of pain, almost, I suppose, but it'll stop you from cutting so much. I mean, I can't exactly explain the reason why you want to cut yourself because I don't know what's going on, but I can't say that you're worthy of life and you don't deserve to feel like this. Okay. 32. What's your dream pet? A white tiger. Oh my goodness, I love white tigers. Can you believe I met someone, well, I've been knowing them, but I finally met someone who doesn't know what a white tiger is, and I flipped. I'm like, what? How do you not know what a freaking white tiger is? Because they're so beautiful. Oh my goodness. 33. I tried to kill myself last night and got really mad whenever I woke up. Why do I feel like this? Everyone has their reasons for being angry. See, I tried to kill myself one time and I got really angry when I woke up because I didn't want to be here. But the reason I woke up is because I have a reason to be here. The reason why you wake up is because you have a reason to be here and breathe. It's beautiful. Like, you deserve more than what you get. Everybody is so worthy of life. And you just don't realize it until you wake up. And you're just like, why am I so angry? Why am I so sad? Why? Why this? Why that? You're always gonna ask yourself why. Okay? I try to choose not to question it, but there's always a reason why I wake back up. Every day, I have another chance to change whatever it is that's happening to me. Whether it be past or future, or maybe even today. I'm here for a reason, and I'm not gonna question it. Okay. 34. What's the sexiest thing about your girlfriend? I love a person with a wise mind. That's all I'm saying. 35. Why do I feel like after every meal I can't keep it down and I end up vomiting? How do I make it stop? Okay. I personally cannot answer this because I don't know what's wrong. I'm sorry, but I can't. If you ask me something like this, I don't know what's wrong. I can only hope that you'll tell me what's wrong and I can try to advise you to the best, but if it's something that's serious, I recommend you go to a doctor. But, yeah. 36. Why are you so pretty? Oh my god, dies. Prettiness comes with pain. That's all I'm saying. I'm almost at the end. 37. Can you tell if a girl is gay or into girls? Oh my goodness. I have a gay door in my pocket that goes off. It's like, beep, 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 she's gay. No, I'm kidding. I can't tell if girls are interested in other girls, but sometimes I'm completely, woo. Because I found out one of my friends, kind of, that I grew up with was gay, and I'm just like, what? No. That's crazy. And yeah, so I can sometimes tell if someone's gay and sometimes not, or sometimes I'll think they're gay and they're really not. And sometimes I'm disappointed because I'm just like, oh man, she was really pretty. No, I'm kidding, I'm so kidding. Okay, 38. Who is / or your idols? Michael Jackson and Justin Bieber. Michael Jackson and Justin Bieber are in relation to how strong they are and how they come along and manage with people and haters and all this, etc. Because literally they're both at the top. I don't care if you tell me you hate Justin Bieber. I do not care. I love him as a person. He can do all this, and everybody's gonna bring up and say how he smoked, how he went to jail, and all this, all that, blah 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 blah. Okay, I don't care. Because if it was a normal person who did it, y'all would be like, oh, it's just another. But it's because he is Justin Bieber. This is Justin Bieber. Okay, that name, everybody throws in the dirt. Y'all gonna drag his name through the dirt, just like any celebrity. Because you know why? Because everybody looks up to them. But I'm so proud of who they are and who they've become and how they manage with people. It like warms my heart because they care. Justin Bieber cares about a lot of people. Okay, they both donated to charity and everything, and they put passion in what they do with their music. It's so beautiful. Like, I wish that I could give and do as much as they do. It's only in time that I can hope that happens, okay? But yeah, those are my idols, and I love them very much. 39. What are your biggest turn-ons / turn-offs? Okay. My turn-ons / turn-offs. Turn-on would be a light switch. No, I'm kidding. You always gotta turn on a light switch. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Okay. I'm so lame for laughing at my own joke. Okay, turn-ons would probably be someone who smells nice and brings me to meet their parents, etc., etc., stuff like that. Turn-offs, people who text while they're on dates, people who won't spend time with me, people who aren't themselves, who try to be more in, bleh, like that, just bleh. 40. This is my last question. Oh my god, no! Okay. Would you travel with me if... Wait, would you travel with me if I asked you to take my hand? I would love to take someone's hand and travel with them. So, maybe one day. Love you guys. That's the end.